Make sure. My recording. Alright. Turn the volume up over here. What is up, everyone? Welcome to the very first episode of Overblown Effect. This is my very first episode on this podcast, and hopefully everyone is doing okay. Just for heads up, my name is Victor Hernandez. I'm from San Diego, California, and I'm here to talk to you guys about whatever it is that you guys want to hear. If you guys like me, please subscribe to my Patreon. It will help me out in these tough times. Anything would be helpful for these donations, or subscriptions. I'm sorry. If you want to donate anything, would be awesome, but it's not necessary. Just you being in my subscriptions, it would be amazing. If you want to donate anything, my PayPal is up below, up top on my page, and let's enjoy the show. So I just wanted to, first of all, today's episode is going to be about the coronavirus. Unfortunately, yes, you're gonna hear about this all day long for until this quarantine ends. And I'm sorry if you hear in the background car alarms, cars pass by. I don't have a sound deadening room, so you're gonna hear everything, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I'm stuck inside my room. You guys are probably stuck inside your house. I mean, if you're sick, you're definitely stuck. But if you're not, I know you probably go out there and stretch the legs. Get a little bit of fresh air as much as you can, and then pop back to your house. Very understandable. I know if I was just stuck inside the house, I would probably lose my mind. Yes, and I just honestly, I'm just want to put some light into your guys' day. Talk about it a little bit in a more normal type of voice. So if you guys are underneath a rock and don't know what this coronavirus is, let me point that out first. It is a very not infectious disease. I don't know how to explain this to a normal person, but it's a disease that is pretty similar to having a cold and or flu-like symptoms. The only difference is you would have difficulty breathing. So it's kind of like a little bit of if you had pneumonia as well, because I know pneumonia builds fluid around inside your lungs, but this apparently gives you a pulmonary infection, which is really tough. But it sounds like it's been very easily able to control. I don't want to sound like an optimist, but if you get it, your chances of beating it are more than 50%. Just put it that way. But if you get it, you have to be very, very careful. Just like as if you had the flu or a cold, you got to take care of yourself. But right now, what I'm more afraid of getting, I'm more afraid of more than getting the COVID-19, which is another name for the coronavirus, is people. I was telling my wife this morning when we went to the supermarket, I'm really shocked that everyone's really civilized. People haven't gone crazy yet. And I emphasize on the yet because I really feel like in a week or two, people are going to be losing it. And it's crazy because it literally only happens in the U.S. Because look at Italy. If you look at what happened in Italy, they were on complete lockdown. You were not coming out the house. They even suspended their mortgage and their rent, like stuff that people had to pay because people were not working. And here in the United States, they don't care about that. They right now everyone is spending. If they haven't worked, they are spending almost every last nickel and dime. for groceries. And in about a week, what is it today? March 19th. So in about 2.5 weeks, rent is due. And if you don't have rent, these people are gonna kick you out of your house. I guarantee you. Cause I haven't heard anything. There's been this Google document that's been going around, but that it's a Google document, not an official note. That's saying it's gonna suspend rent, mortgages, freeze the accounts, and all that stuff. And that's not real. These people just are taking advantage of. Sorry, these poor trying to find words for it, but I can't really because this is the first time I've ever done this, and it's gonna go for a while. But well, I lost my train of thought. It's pretty difficult. Honestly, I found just like for my son, it's more scary for my son. Me, I can take it, whatever. I'll get thirsty, I'll eat a little snack or whatever. But my son has to eat. He has to drink, and he has to change his diapers. And there was really, really small amount of diapers for him, and baby wipes. And that's sorry, I gotta go. Ooh, damn. Ooh, I've never done. Sorry, I was just asleep like 10 minutes ago, and and yeah, I'm more worried about my son more than me and my wife. My wife too. So we just worry about him. And for now, we actually found some diapers, found some regular wipies, not no Pampers, no Huggies, none of that. It was just some disposable wipes. Works good for now. So this morning, I went to Northgate Gonzalez Market. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it. It's more of a Hispanic grocery outlet, I'm gonna say. Just a more Mexican version of like Vons or Trader Joe's or something like that. If you guys don't know what a Northgate Gonzalez Market is, honestly, these markets. Let me move on to the second point, because the first point that I'm trying to say is these markets, they're not telling everyone everything. So you know how in the news in San Diego, if you're here in this area, Northgate was they were opening early for all the old people. I don't know a better word to say that, but like for the old people, like the 70 and up group, early, like an hour or half an hour earlier than what they're supposed to. So we'll say they open this store, Northgate, opens at 8 a.m. They were opening, I believe, at 7 or 7:30 for them, so they can get some supplies or whatever. And there was one person that asked, do they ever restock on toilet paper? And the worker said yes. Like literally had a shipment in the morning, and it was gone in an hour. So all these old people are now stocking up on toilet paper and messing with us, like the younger people, because now there's no toilet paper for anybody. We have to beat the crowd, and the crowd is actually there early for us to beat the crowd. So that gets a little difficult because I only have about 6 rolls of toilet paper left. Pretty big rolls, but I only have 6 left, and we shit quite a bit. Me, my wife, between peeing and shitting, we use quite a bit of TP, and it's getting out of hand. This is it's really tough because I feel like the violence is coming real shortly, and I'm not. That's what I'm more afraid of, actually, is the violence more than this virus. Because if I get this virus, I'm just gonna be in here, literally in here, or I call CDC or anything like that, But and then drink Gatorade or Powerade. But if I'm out there looking for stuff, and somebody decides to come at me and want to steal the stuff that I'm buying is gonna get out of hand, and I don't want that to happen. And that's exactly what United States citizens do when they get desperate. They don't listen. They get very violent, and we have outcomes that we as people don't want, but maybe the government wants. And I hate to make it sound like a stupid conspiracy because there's so many conspiracies going on right now, and so many shows with then that messes up with the people's heads. And it's just like, dude, like, all right, man, like, we know who's hiding behind everyone, but we are just blind mice, and we only want to look forward, or don't look at anything really, because I don't know how I'm trying to say it, but we want to look forward. We don't do it. We prefer the easy way because here in the United States, that's the only way you want to see it, is the easy way. Everyone that's crying over everything and saying, "Oh my God, what a drag," they've never struggled. They may have had a little struggle in their life, but it was still easy. They were never homeless. People that are homeless are even getting housing right now. They're fighting more for their housing. Why aren't people fighting over how are we going to pay this rent? I haven't worked in almost a week. My wife got they stopped letting her work 2 days ago. Why is nobody fighting about how we gonna pay this rent? Because they ain't freezing that stuff. They ain't stopping it. Those people are gonna get their money. We ain't getting no more income. Supposedly the president's giving us a check or two in April, but what about this month? The end of, like, I only literally have about $500 to $600 to my name after this month. That's not enough. People are jacking up the prices on stores, like all their other stuff. They're jacking up the prices. I was about to buy a thing of water, of bottled water, and that shit was $15. And when they told me that, I had to return it because I'd rather buy some food with $15. You know how much food you can buy for $15? And if you guys say like 2 or 3 things, you guys are stupid, because you can buy so much food with $15. Like enough food for at least 3 or 4 days with $15. You just don't know how to cook. You don't know how to eat well enough. You have to change your eating habits today, tomorrow, and however long this thing lasts. You got to change your eating habits. You used to eat 3 plates of food. Now you got to eat one. You ate 1 plate of food. You got to eat half of that and save it for the next meal. People that are freaking out because they can't go to the gym. You got your gym inside your house. Squats, lunges, push-ups. Some of you like me, I have weight vests, ankle weights, and my resistance bands. That's my gym in my house right here. If I want to run, I'm just gonna jump. I'm just gonna do some jumping jacks, burpees. There's always a way. People are freaking out because they're not used to not having everything handed to them. And you guys complain because I'm a millennial or whatever like that we have it so easy. It's you guys. That's your fault. You guys made it easy for everyone in the United States because we're lazy. Lazy. So now people are freaking out even more. Why here in the United States, the most powerful country supposedly, and we can't handle nothing? We can't handle nothing. Everyone's freaking out because the crash market, the market is crashing. I mean, and our economy is going down. Then how? No, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Who gives a fuck about that? We need to stay calm and be civil. We can't be freaking out about why can't I don't have this and I don't have that. And second, people my age, I'm 27. People my age and under, y'all need to chill. They just found out more people with coronavirus in my age group. So y'all need to fucking sit down, just chill, and relax. Yes, plane tickets are fucking cheap. Hotels are cheap. Who gives? Chill. Just sit down. Be calm. And man, y'all are acting like y'all got ADD and shit. Just sit down. Always trying to be like y'all, sounding like y'all 2 years old or 4 years old and not listening to your mommy. Like, just sit down, relax, and chill. We got a minute to just relax because none of us ain't doing nothing. And if you got work, now everyone's not complaining about working, right? I know I was one of those that was like, oh my God, I want to go home. Not anymore. Once that work come back, I'm working as long as I can. I don't care. I need to feed my family. They need to stay underneath a roof. Y'all ain't worried about that shit. I bought a fucking car. I bought a fucking car literally for like a week, 4 to 7 days before this shit happened. I bought a car. Was not planning on buying a car. I was good, chilling. My car was paid off. When we bought a fucking car. Whatever happens after this, whatever. We'll see how it goes. But man, we just gotta stay put. All you motherfuckers that don't want to listen, dude, it's for everyone's good. How are you getting hurt if you're inside your house? Okay, go get your groceries, come back. That's the time you're out to have a breath of fresh air. Take your loved ones, like your kid. Don't be Mexican loved ones because we run in a pack of like 13 people. No, it's just you, baby mama, baby daddy, baby. Just take it easy. Don't rush. Don't try to kill somebody for it. And supermarkets, man, stop jacking up the prices, man. We already broke. Like, y'all being ridiculous. Oh, and another thing about supermarkets, y'all need to control the people. I was at Norgate and we were waiting in line to go in. It was honestly the best thing you can do. Yes, there's like 50 people there, which I don't understand. In line, like, you know how you saying there shouldn't be a group of 10 people or more. There was about 50 people of us waiting in line. So somebody probably had it. Hold on. Ooh. I don't know if you picked that up, but I just left a big one. But yeah, it was civil though. Everyone was waiting in line. Nobody was pushing. Nobody was shoving. Nobody needed to be in there because they wanted to be first. We were all waiting in line. When you went inside the store, there was hardly any people there. There was a lot of food, a lot of vegetables, a lot of fruit, a lot of meat, chicken, all the good stuff that you need to survive. Nobody's buying sodas. I mean, they're buying just maybe one or two, but I remember seeing pallets full of sodas. People that used to buy it like crazy, but now you really want to drink all this water. There's no more water. I finally saw some more diapers, so that's good. I don't see no wipes or toilet paper. Obviously the alcohol is there. You know, you want to have a little drink since we can't go to no bars. There you go. But it's either alcohol or that chicken if you're hungry. Which one are you gonna buy? And if you can get both, you gonna make it for the next bill, because they ain't stopping these bills, man. I see my account go down for all the stupid bills that we have accumulated, all the stupid streaming services, cable, internet, phone bill. It's a mess. So stop worrying about the stock market. That shit's always gonna go up regardless. You guys don't have to worry about that. And what you gotta worry about is what's the next move. Because I'm guaranteeing you there's gonna be people attacking people. I mean, I saw one where somebody got stabbed already. And it's just like, come on, man. We all hurting. Y'all need to stop. Relax. And I think the next thing I'm gonna do is just fill up on gas, because I know the gas is getting down there right now. It's $2 and something right now. So pretty soon I'm gonna stock up on some gasoline, and I don't know. I think that's it. But everyone's losing their mind, man. Just go to sleep, take some naps. That's all you gotta do. If you need to go out, go to the grocery store, something like that. And I lost my chain of thought. Um, like I was saying, Northgate super civil. Walmart, they don't give a fuck. There's people out there running, trying to get every last bit. So this is what I don't understand: how the economy is down, but who cares? Like, everyone is buying everything from the stores. Honestly, if you have a business right now, you are booming. Unless you're a restaurant, the zoo, SeaWorld, maybe hotels right now, and airlines. Everything else, food that has a store that's a food place, and you deliver, or like a grocery market, your business is booming. And they're definitely taking advantage of it. It's a good time for if you had stock inside of Walmart, you're good. You're good. But thank you guys for listening. That's about the biggest thought that I had today. Fucking COVID-19, man. So you guys have a wonderful quarantine time. I'm gonna be up in here working out. I got my resistance bands, like I said, my weight vest. I got my son. He can be a little weight as well. My ankle weights, and then I got my foam rollers. But I'm gonna be doing a lot of this too, since I ain't got nothing else to do. So it's podcast time. Do something. Hopefully this gets a little hits, and if you join my Patreon, I'll definitely leave a shout out of everyone that helps out, and it lovely would be helpful to the amazing Max if you helped out. Like I said, everything's gonna be down in the description down below. You guys have a good day. Peace.